Okay.
Now,
This is very, very short. It's just very short.
what are you doing and what are you explaining, Shaka?
I'm explaining the difference in the belief in God and the reason we recite the sutra, what the difference is.
Okay.
And this will be good for you also. And it says this, it says, Nichiren Buddhism is large in scope than theism because the concept of God is forced to fit into a certain cultural and religious box. Here's the proof. The opposite of God is the devil. The opposite of heaven is hell. The opposite of creation is destruction. The opposite of salvation is damnation. The theistic deity is one that depends on duality to define itself. Now ask, what is the first opposite that comes to mind when you say Namu Myoho Renge Kyo? It is what it is, complete without any discursive thought arising, existing without a polar opposite. Myoho contains all things without being contained itself. It's the universal rhythm and continuity that is the basis of duality and non-duality while being dependent on neither. As Buddhists, we need to transcend politics. Politics is the never-ending cycle of the cheaters and the cheated. One side wants the government to pick your pocket, and the other side wants corporations to be able to do the same. The only agenda we should have is the elimination of lust, anger, and delusion. Otherwise, the cycle continues. Never in the history of humanity has a group of politicians or any stripe come out of a room with a solution to humanity's problem. They're just good at applying superficial bandages. They have no interest in cures for humanity's woes because they no longer be needed. Society is obsessed with watering the leaves and branches of society while neglecting its spiritual roots. Water the root, chant Daimoku, preach the Lotus Sutra, act as a bodhisattva, and teach others to do the same. That's your difference. That's your difference. If you're not being taught that, you're not being taught Buddhism.